really going quick after Flugplatz, short shifted to 6th and flat out down the hill. What a machine, indicated 170 before Schwedenkreuz, take 5th gear. Well, what a famous corner, what a place not to fall off. 3rd gear for Arenberg. This car feels classically mid-engine, it's got good traction, but all that power, it's very easily overcome, so I have to bleed the throttle in. Down the foxhole, have I got the berries to be flat out down here? Nothing like. It's a street car this on street tyres, and it does just run out of travel. You hear the odd scrape and craunch, that's it, just running out. Okay, in conventional terms, it's got a massive amount of performance. Watch it come out of here, out of now 4th, 3rd, 4th, 5th. I've never driven a car that comes out of there like that. That's just nuts. It's got massive performance and it is very nicely balanced, but what happens when you do get up it and discover what its limits are? Well, ultimately it just loses a bit of front axle grip, so it understeers. There you go, there's that understeer there. It's steady and it's not too bad, but my god, you can neutralise that understeer whenever you bloody want to. You really can. And that's where you've got to be a bit careful, because there's a sort of, the neutral window is tiny, and sometimes around here, certainly, you want to kind of just keep the car on part throttle, and that's difficult when you've got these massive turbochargers. Look at the torque here though. Fearsome, slowest corner on the circuit. If I just stay in 3rd, I still feel that I can't use everything coming out. Wow! Down to Breitscheid. Feels like you're in the Millennium sodding Falcon. It's just outrageous. Brakes are good, no servo. Well, there is a servo, sorry, there is some assistance, but no ABS. Watch it come out of here. X move already. Oh, it just does a wiggle, it's got so much power up the hill. Wow! The brake pedal is very firm. I've given them a bit of a workout earlier today, so the pedals got a little bit longer, but they're with you. Where they do come slightly unstuck around here is that in some of the bumpy braking zones you could do with an ABS system, but you know, I'm carping. And it's this car's supple ride and long travel suspension that makes it so good round here. It's a bumpy place and it's really riding these bumps well. It's also, perversely, what slightly compromises it when you really get going. So at 9/10, you just feel that you run out a bit of travel and it's a bit soft. Watch it haul up this straight though. 140, 150, this bloody bump here which is vicious in the Kesselchen, but there we go, a good squiggle through there. It's madness. I've never driven a car with so much straight line performance around here. Absolute madness. Carousel, God I hate the carousel. Open it up in 3rd. Gear shift is lovely. You could argue it'd be quicker with a paddle shift, but it's such a nice manual gearbox in this car. I called this thing a modern day F40 when I drove it last year, and I backed that up. I think for once I got it right. Up into this technical section now, Hoacht, Whipperman. It's just, it changes direction nicely. It's only 1200 kilograms, but that neutral window is narrow, and if anything, now and again you do suspect that the rear axle might just come round and overtake you. But what a thing! Just kisses the ground there, doesn't it? Hear those Michelin's getting some pain. Oh, what a circuit! What a car! It's got number plates. This thing. I think Derek Bell was talking to Peter Backward recently, and he said, having driven one of these, do you know what? I could have just turned up to Le Mans in the Group C days of one of these, unpacked my luggage, done the race, won it and gone home. It is that quick. And you know what, it's a fitting place to test a car like this because we're giving it a proper workout here. Short shift down through here. In places you just have to hold your nerve because it's so much faster than any race car I've ever driven here. Little jump there. Now this lovely flowing fast section through here. Look at that. It just runs away like a ribbon, doesn't it? The performance. Just squeeze it in 5th gear and it just goes up and then needles up around 140. Oh, this new section's a bit pantso. New tarmac here. Can't actually get any grip, but we're right onto the curb. 3rd gear, fire it into the mini carousel. Okay. And now the Noble does its thing. So we'll go through Galgenkopf in 4th gear. 186 board, we pull back in again onto the straight, 4th gear, 5,000 revs, and this is when the world goes nuts. 5th gear, indicated 165, 170, 180, 190, 190, indicated 200 miles an hour, 205 indicated. I'm actually having to slow down a bit for the kink because it's so fast. We'll go through the kink at 160. That's enough for me today, thanks. Good lord. In a street car. British sports cars, I effing well salute you. This is just awesome, this thing. Oh. And that was a lap of the Nordschleife in the Noble M600. I'm just going to go and have a quiet moment to myself. What a car.
What I love about these cars is that they don't conform to the conventional stereotypes. So what if a GT3 is a better all-round package? I mean, who cares? These two are outcasts. They are the weirdo at the wedding dressed in wacky clothes that everyone laughs at in the church service, but later on the dance floor pulls sharper moves than Justin Timberlake and bags the hottest girl. They take recreational motoring to the edge of sanity and quite frequently step beyond that point. They are why we love cars.